Hello, this is Gregory Bell, who, due to the wonders of Zoom, am now able to transcend time and space and share with you Chicken Little 2016. I meet him at a party thrown by my hosts, apparently in my honor. But hey, I'm happy to be the excuse for canapes and wine and a welcome bit of chinwag. So, as guests filter in, I'm pleased to be presented with the chance to meet new people and the challenge to remember their names. And then I'm introduced to a climate scientist. That's when I confess I'm a climate alarmist, which is when he excuses himself, but I accompany him to the bar and recommend a Cabernet as I reach to recharge my glass and pour one for him. I also confide I read the entire IPCC report published Y2K as a fundraiser for Greenpeace. And he puts on a show of being engaged, but I see I'm losing him. So I cut to the bone of contention, telling him science and climate communities are losing the PR battle, and I think I know how to fix it. That's when I notice the beads of sweat popping up on his brow in his effort to flap his sport coat for a little more air, and I quip, a bit of local warming, eh? He gives a half-hearted chuckle, but I buttonhole him, insisting I'll be brief. Here's the thing that's driving the deception. The fossil barons fund their think tanks not only to deceive the public, but to tear apart your languaging. Global warming? Here's Snowball, Mr. President. Here's your global warming. And the brainwashed doubters chuckle and applaud that bit of sophistry, and as he nods and turns to leave, I buttonhole him again. Climate change, eh? Well, of course, the climate changes all the time. Everybody knows that. And he nods and sweats and looks away, but I grab his attention. Look, we know the difference between weather changes and climate breakdown. I have a solution, and I give it to you free of charge. No conditions, no preconditions, no claim of ownership. Use it, propagate it, call it climate crisis. By now, he's nodding agreement, but he's developed a tick, almost as if manacled, invisibly forbidden to discuss the matter with this mere wild-eyed hoi polloi. He leans to leave. In desperation, I grab his shoulder. Okay, I know you're under pressure not to sound like Chicken Little, but you know, and I know, and your colleagues know, we're approaching eventual total collapse. And we have to call it the emergency, the crisis, the code fucking red it is, because the sky really is falling. That's when he worms his way back to the party.